Yes, all right. Perfect. So there we are. All set. All right. So before we take it further, and we also have Nirav joining us in a minute. Okay. So few things. Okay. As we all know that the topics that we speak on, right, they are absolutely related to our day-to-day life, the challenges that we face on a daily basis. So I understand, despite we having an agenda for the webinar, you people might be having your own questions. I would say you people might be having your own burning questions. So let's maintain the flow, right? We will go ahead with the Facebook Live agenda. We will go ahead with the outline that we have designed. And in the end, we will take up your questions. It could also be a possibility that maybe we may not be able to address your questions. Could be a possibility if it goes beyond 6:30. But yes, what I would suggest is you can always have your questions sent over to me or Sandhya, and we will make sure that we get back to you, or we may probably arrange one more session if needed, and then we can take it further. Just give me a second. Yeah. Okay. And yes, let's show some love and respect, yeah, to the guest speakers that come in. I would appreciate once the Zoom comes to an end, if you could go ahead on the page, like the post. And today, in fact, we also have something very, very interesting where you people will be getting a free ebook on how to make the best use, on how to make, wait, let me share what he's sharing with us. How to increase focus to achieve maximum mileage in your life. But all that you got to do is be attentive and absolutely 3 key insights, okay, on what are your key takeaways from today's webinar. Alicia, can you mute yourself, please? Yeah. So once you've done that, we will be going through, we'll be screening your comments. There is no good comment or bad comment, right? Everybody has their own takeaways, correct? What might be relevant to you might not be relevant to the other. Okay. But the whole idea here is be interactive. Share your comments, because I understand many people might not be able to log in at the same time, because it's in the evening at 5:30, but they always come back and they watch the videos. Probably they may not even have 60 minutes to watch the entire video, but they can always have your key takeaways. And as I always say, right, one key takeaway is more than enough. Even if you start implementing, right, it makes a difference. So for this entire year, what we have planned, because I believe 2022 for Sandhya Bajaj Academy, it's a year of complete transformation for our academy and what we are planning for our students as well. So every year, as in this year for sure, next year we have some other agenda. Every Friday, that is the first Friday especially, we plan to invite different guest speakers on relatable topics. Next Friday, again at the same time, we'll be having our parenting coach, Khushi Hinduja. And this time, from this month, what we are planning on third Friday is basically an Insta Live, where I'll be going personally live with kids and doing mental math with them. So does that sound exciting and interesting? If that sounds interesting and exciting, please let me know. Yes, it does in the chat. Fourth Friday, we are giving all of y'all a break. So this is the plan that is set in for every single month. So there is constant learning happening week after week after week. But in the first week, it is with our prestigious guest speakers. Second Friday, I think parenting too needs to be redefined, right, and reprogrammed. And the third is just for our kids, right? Because at the end of the day, it's all about implementation. Oh, great. Nirav is here, very much here. Nirav, welcome to Sandhya Bajaj Academy of Personal Excellence. So you already have an audience who's waiting for you. They are all excited to hear you and get some amazing insights, because I truly believe, I think focus and distraction, right? They are two opposite words, right? You can either be focused or you're distracted. However, I think distractions is something that not only children face, we as adults also face, right? Let me ask you all, how many times, in fact, let me put it this way. What is the first thing you do once you get up in the morning? Be honest. Let me see the comments in the chat. What is the first thing that you do once you get up in the morning? Lovely. Pratima, I love that. Gayatri Mantra, awesome. Shut the alarm. Okay, all right. How many of you are glued to the phone and you just want to check who has buzzed in, who has not buzzed in, what is the current status? Yeah. Exercising time. Good morning. If that's the case, it's super awesome. Affirmations, super awesome. But normally, especially in today's digital age, the digital distractions end up, watch notifications on the phone, exactly, end up causing us harm in each and everything that we do, right? So a very interesting discussion today on how to improve focus and concentration. Let me welcome Nirav Hiingu. A little about Nirav before he absolutely takes over. So Nirav is into a lot of things. I would say he is basically, I address him as a spiritual catalyst. All right. Yeah. So he's got his expertise in graphology, in handwriting, in signature analyst, logo analyst. He also advises his clients on brand names and brand positioning. Am I right, Nirav? We are not able to hear you, Nirav. You got to unmute yourself.
Yeah. So am I audible to everybody?
Absolutely. So Nirav, thank you so much for being there. All over to you. And I'll do one more thing is I will make you the co-host, because if you want to share a PPT or you want to share something, you can do that as well. All right. All over to you, Nirav. We are looking forward to hear and learn a lot from you. So you can go ahead and all the questions will be addressed at the end.
Yeah, just hold on. I will just open the PPT. 2 minutes.
Yes, Nirav.
Have you made me the co-host? So I will just share the PPT.
Yeah, I've already done that. You could go ahead.
So what would the language to speak? Whether Hindi will be okay, English or the mixture? What is the audience choice?
Let's ask them. Let's ask the beautiful people out here. They're all comfortable in English. Don't worry. Go ahead.
Okay, fine. So there will be a little bit of English, Hindi also in my conversation, because I am an ardent lover of speaking the Hindi language. So pure Hindi बोलना बहुत अच्छा लगता है मेरे को. But since it's a different topic and there are mixed people, so I will stick up to the English language only. So just I will share my screen. Just hold on.
Yes, absolutely.
So are you able to see my screen right now?
Yes, Nirav.
Yeah. So there will be not any boring PPT कि बहुत लोगों का ऐसा कि there is only one way communication. I will keep on asking also what are the different reason. I know what are the reason and how to improve the focus and go away from the distraction. So it's a very simple topic, how to stay focused and increase the concentration. So again, a major organization is by Sandhya Bajaj Academy of Personal Excellence. और मेरे बारे में कुछ बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है. So I will move on to the first slide. What is the today's agenda? Why we are today and what I will speak on into the three major portions. Identify the nature and purpose of the life. Because once we know the purpose and the agenda of our life, then we will keep on growing. Second, what is the difference between a distraction and a bad feeling? Because somebody say मेरा mood खराब है, but इसलिए मैं distract हूँ. There is a difference between the bad mood or the distractions and how to identify those distractions and the solution to those distractions. So it is only the three-part PPT I have made how to identify the purpose, how to differentiate between the bad mood and the distraction, and to identification and the remedy to the distraction. It is the first things what we need to have the focus, and what is the power of focus. As we have pointed down in the agenda, the power of focus. If you look all the successful people from the different segment of the life, whether you can see on the spiritual front, Vivekananda, Sri Hanuman ji, Virat Kohli from cricket, from entrepreneur, Mr. Tata ji, Tendulkar. I don't know how many people know about this Sandeep Maheshwari. He is very famous on YouTube, and also ex-president Sonu Bajaj, I mean Sonu Sharma. So इन सारे लोगों में क्या common है? If anybody know what is the common things, I mean, apart from focus and everything, what is the common things? Can you just put down into the comment? एक common चीज आपको क्या लगती है? Apart from the different segment, what can be one common thing as a successful person? Or you can even speak down also if you feel you are unable to write down. या कोई बोल भी सकते हो तो भी चलेगा. They have the goal. Yes, they have the goal. They have the very clear-cut goal in their life. They have the goal. Positive attitude, of course, dedication, discipline, obviously. Okay, consistent effort toward the goal. True, Krishna ji, very true. Any more answers? चलो, time बहुत कम है हमारे पास. So the reason they have been extremely focused, as somebody has told, extremely focused. They know what they want in their life, clarity of life. They have the clarity in their life कि मुझे क्या करना है. And the reason for the distraction, the first major reason is we don't know what to do. हमको पता ही नहीं हमने लाइफ में करना क्या है. स्टडी करना है, बस स्टडी करना है, लेकिन क्यों स्टडी करना है मुझे नहीं पता. Whether you are as a student, whether you are as a business woman or an entrepreneur, or whether you are a job professional, हमको पता ही नहीं क्यों करना है. तो फर्स्ट थिंग देयर इज लैक ऑफ क्लैरिटी. जब हम लोग क्लैरिटी नहीं होती ना, तब हमको लगता है कि यार लाइफ में पता नहीं क्या करो. दूसरा हम करते हैं कंपैरिजन. वी आल्सो डू द कंपैरिजन. दैट इज द मेजर थिंग्स वी ऑल कीप ऑन डूइंग. पहली बात है व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ डिस्ट्रैक्शन. समथिंग व्हिच टेक अवे आवर अटेंशन, जो हमारे अटेंशन को खींच लेता है. ठीक है, विच वी आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड, लेकिन वहां से खींच लेकर हमें कहीं और लेके जाता है. दैट इज द डिस्ट्रैक्शन. अ सिंपल मीनिंग. इसलिए फोकस नहीं होता. फोकस क्यों नहीं होता? किसी और जगह पर हम मैग्नेट की तरह खींचे चले जाते हैं, इसीलिए डिस्ट्रैक्शन होता है. और उसके कारण क्या हो सकते हैं, या फिर मैं बोलूं दैट द थ्री डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ डिस्ट्रैक्शन. बिफोर दैट, व्हाट इज द पर्पस ऑफ फोकस? फोकस करने से मिलेगा क्या? ओके, there will be a deep involvement. You will keep on engrossing into one major areas. Okay, second, you will enjoy the work, and because there is an enjoyment, you will also lead to success. बहुत सिंपल चीज में मैंने पीपीटी रखी है कि एक तो इन्वॉल्वमेंट होगा तो ही आप डिस्ट्रैक्शन से बाहर निकलोगे. उस इन्वॉल्वमेंट में इंडिया इतने अंदर घुस जाओगे, देन यू विल एंजॉय द वर्क, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ द एंजॉयमेंट ऑफ द वर्क, थर्ड पोर्शन विल बी द आउटकम, यानी कि आपको सक्सेस मिलेगी. ठीक है, इसीलिए जरूरी है कि फोकस होना जरूरी है. एंड यू कैन सी दैट लॉट्स ऑफ एग्जांपल्स ऑफ द फोकस. I will give you a few examples, not to motivate you. It's a real life example. The first things is about Albert Einstein. I think हम सब ने स्कूल में पढ़ा है एल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन के बारे में. So एल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन में क्या थी? डीप इन्वॉल्वमेंट थी, और डेडिकेशन. What happened once upon a time, he was working in his laboratory and his wife has given a tiffin for the night, for a lunch. ठीक है, वो वहां रख के चली गई, and on the next morning she come down कि वो lunch लेने के because वो lab में ही रहते थे. And when she come down on a very next day, तो dinner तो था ही नहीं, लेकिन lunch का box ऐसा ही पड़ा था. And she asked her husband कि you haven't taken the food in the afternoon. बोला अरे पड़ा था यहाँ पे, means it was there, I didn't notice. तो ये क्या था, ये इतना डीप डेडिकेशन था एल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन का कि ही डू नॉट नो कि कोई लंच करके भी चला गया है, फिर भी उसका डिस्ट्रैक्शन हुआ नहीं, कंप्लीटली एंग्रोस्ड इन हिज ओन वर्क. Second example, a very good example, which I always get motivated, Swami Vivekananda. I don't know how many kids and people know Swami Vivekananda. Once upon a time, he was working or he was reading outside his house on nearby to the road, like light के नीचे. He was very fond of reading the books. और पास में से एक बारात जा रही थी, शादी की बारात, और जैसे वो बारात गई थी उसको पता ही नहीं चला. He do not notice कि कोई बारात जा रही है वहां से और आवाज भी आ रही है. He was so much engrossed into the reading कि उसको पता ही नहीं चला. And the next man, he was looking him कि तुमको पता नहीं चला, रीड कैसे कर रहे थे? बोलता I don't know क्या हुआ था, यहाँ से कौन गया कौन आया, I don't know. So that is the deep involvement. पर ये कभी आता है जब तुम्हारे डिस्ट्रैक्शन जीरो लेवल पे रहता है, तो ही आप अपनी चीजों को एंग्रोस कर पाते हो और डीप लेवल पे इन्वॉल्वमेंट होगा, फिर सेकंड स्टेप पे एंजॉयमेंट होगा एंड थर्ड स्टेप पे सक्सेस मिलेगी. So I will say how many type of distraction are there. So there will be the three type of distraction. One is the visual distraction, यानी कोई चीज इमेज फॉर्म में आती है तो हमारा बॉडी माइंड तुरंत उस तरफ खींचे चले जाता है. It keep on moving toward that side. Okay, if I am in driving and immediately I see a cricket board advertisement, immediately I get distracted. Manual distraction means while driving, if something happens immediately, मैं अपना हाथ छूट जाता है या कोई आता है तो मैं immediately अपना ब्रेक मार लेता हूँ पैर पे. That's a manual work. डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो गया ना, कोई आ रहा था सामने से and I have to put on the brake to save somebody's life. Cognitive distraction, taking off your mind completely from the, यानी लॉजिकल लेवल पे आप हट जाते हो, मुझे नहीं पता, आप किसी के बातों में आगे किसी ने गाली दे दी, somebody abused you and immediately you stop everything and you completely move over there because he has given you abusive word. So your brain says yes, if somebody has given a very bad image to me, to myself, let's move on. तो आपने पूरी तरह से बॉडी के सारे पार्ट मूव ऑन कर दिया, आपका पूरा ध्यान थर्ड पार्टी पर है. तो there are three major type of distractions, and one of them, apart from the distraction, there is the major things which I feel personally, I don't know how many people feel, there are the 4 to 5 major reasons why we don't focus or we do not move on. The first, the lack of interest. हमें मजा ही नहीं आता किसी काम में, ठीक है. We do not have any interest. पेरेंट्स बोलते हैं स्टडी करो स्टडी करो स्टडी करो, बट क्यों स्टडी करें मुझे पता ही नहीं. कहीं से आवाज आ रही है, म्यूट पे कर दीजिएगा.
Yeah, Sandhya, please do that now. Yeah, done.
There is a lack of interest. I do not have any interest into learning the engineering because of my parents has told me, तो मैं कर रहा हूँ. लेकिन क्यों कर रहा हूँ? Again, no clarity, and because of there is no clarity, मैं अंदर ही घुस रहा हूँ वो फील्ड में जिसमें मुझे मजा ही नहीं आ रहा है. तो there is a lack of interest. ठीक है. How many people have there who is just working because there is an interest? How many people are there? Do कर रहे, be very honest in this show कि आपको इंटरेस्ट था इसीलिए आप ये काम कर रहे हो या किसी ने कहने पे किया है? Whether your job, whether your business, whether you're working from home, or whether you are doing some new jobs, or whether you're working in the college, कितने लोग हैं जो करते हैं? Little bit louder. Okay, maybe I am very fast, Sandhya. So I know my toning is very faster, so I will try to just slow down my voice. So how many days are जिसको पता है कि हाँ मैं क्यों कर रहा हूँ? कुछ जो लोग हैं जो ऑनेस्टली आंसर देंगे बिकॉज आई एम डूइंग बिकॉज ऑफ द इंटरेस्ट, नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन दिस डे. यस नासिता, आई लाइक दैट द ऑनेस्ट आंसर कि इंटरेस्ट नहीं इसलिए नहीं कर रहे. लेकिन क्यों नहीं करेंगे नहीं, लेकिन इंटरेस्ट नहीं है इसलिए कर, जो भी काम कर रहे हो इंटरेस्ट के साथ हो ही नहीं रहा है. ठीक है. तो चलो, ओनली टू अर्न मनी. ओके, चलो ओनली टू अर्न मनी, दैट्स द रीजन यू आर गोइंग. अमृता, दैट्स अगेन ऑनेस्ट आंसर. ठीक है. लेकिन जहां इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं होगा तो वहां अर्निंग हो ही नहीं सकती, क्योंकि मुझे मजा ही नहीं आ रहा. मुझे क्रिप्टो करेंसी में किसी ने डाल दिया. I have a so I hope now my voice is clear. मैंने माइक भी डाल दिया है. Am I audible? Okay. तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ somebody has told me cryptocurrency में जो आजकल बहुत पैसा है, but I don't have the answer, I don't have the interest level, there is no clarity what is the cryptocurrency, what is the blockchain, how to earn the money, ठीक है, what is the technology, तो मैं कुछ कर नहीं पाऊंगा, ठीक है. Interested because I have the passion for my creativity. Japan has told, yeah, that's a good one. If you have the passion means एक interest, एक liking, एक inclination है, इसीलिए मैं आ रहा हूँ वहां पर या आ रही हूँ. तो पैशन कब आता है, जब इंटरेस्ट होता है तो ही हम जाते हैं उस चीज की तरफ, वरना हम जा ही नहीं सकते. तो दैट मीन्स देयर इज ओनली वन मेजर रीजन व्हाट आई ऑलवेज फील, दैट लैक ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. सेकंड, नो मोटिवेशन, बिकॉज वो फील्ड में मुझे क्या मोटिवेट करता है. मनी इज द मेजर मोटिवेशन फैक्टर फॉर एवरीबॉडी व्हेन वी ग्रो अप. ओके, दैट इज द प्राइमरी आउटकम. बट बिकॉज देयर इज नो मोटिवेशन वी फील यार मजा ही नहीं आ रहा है, मम्मी बोल रही स्टडी करना, मैं कर रही हूँ लेकिन मुझे मजा ही नहीं आ रहा है. ठीक है. एडिक्शन, तो एडिक्शन की अगर मैं बात करूं, या टू गेन नॉलेज, समीक्षा, ऑब्वियसली वी आर आल्सो डूइंग सम प्रोजेक्ट टू गेन द नॉलेज, ट्रू. ठीक है. तो ये अलग अलग रीजन है हम क्यों करते हैं, पर उसके पहले क्यों नहीं करते. लैक ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, मजा ही नहीं आ रहा है, जो जबरदस्ती पेरेंट करे. आई होप एनीबॉडी विल नॉट फील ऑफेंडेड इफ आई एम जस्ट यूजिंग, बिकॉज बहुत से पेरेंट्स कंट्रोल करते या फिर दे इंसिस्ट देयर चिल्ड्रन टू कीप ऑन फोकस ऑन द स्टडी. जबरदस्ती, जब आप जबरदस्ती करोगे तो आप ब्रेन इज वायर इन सच अ वे दैट वी विल डिपेंड डूइंग इट. अंडरस्टैंड द साइकोलॉजी ऑफ योर ब्रेन एंड योर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड, हाउ इट्स वर्क. जो चीज में मुझे इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं है वो चीज मुझे बार बार खींचेगी, या फिर वही चीज उसके ऑपोजिट के मैं करूंगा. लाइक इफ यू सी इन many of the there is a hoardings, it is written in retail in Mumbai, ite thuku naka, means you do not spit over here, and you will see lots of the chewing of tobacco and the mixture has been thrown on that wall. क्यों हो रहा है? बिकॉज जो चीज हमको मना की जाती है ना, हमारा ब्रेन वही करता है. वी ऑलवेज डू. ठीक है. इसीलिए जरूरी है कि हमको मोटिवेशन मिलना चाहिए, नेगेटिव चीजें नहीं मिलनी चाहिए. अगर नेगेटिव चीजें आपने थोपी गई, आप उसका बिल्कुल विरोध करोगे. प्लीज डू नॉट स्मोक, तो वहां स्मोकिंग ज्यादा होती है, बिकॉज हमारा ब्रेन नो नेगेटिव वर्ड्स को नहीं. इफ आई से सिंपल वर्ड्स के पानी, सो यू हैव द इमेज ऑफ वाटर इन योर ब्रेन. इफ आई से कार, तो एक इमेज आ गई. इफ आई से ठंडा मतलब, then obviously one brand name came into your brain, Coca-Cola. अब मैं बोलूंगा नहीं, so do you have any image of नहीं? No, there is no image of नहीं. No की कोई इमेज ही नहीं है हमारे ब्रेन के अंदर में. So that's the reason when we say I won't look the TV, I won't look the Netflix, I won't go into the mobile. When you say no, तो no it does not get captured into your brain. वो कैप्चर होता ही नहीं है. जो चीज कैप्चर नहीं होगी तो उसको आप एक्सेप्ट कैसे करोगे? That's the reason we are always addicted to some sort of things, whether it's looking the YouTube, whether it's looking the Netflix or any web series, whether looking some Bollywood movies or music. So addiction is major one of the reason we always lack the focus. I don't know how many people feel that yeah we are addicted to some part. आपको क्या लगता है कौन सी चीज है जो एडिक्शन की तरफ आपको लेके जाती है? मोबाइल एडिक्शन, मूवी एडिक्शन, म्यूजिक, फूड, टी. Can somebody share what type of addiction you feel apart from the mobile? Samiksha, Kesa, Mehak, Sagarika, anybody? Can you share, means which are the things you feel we are addicted, we are unable to move on because of those things, whether it's the mobile, watching the cartoons, TV. Okay, Sri Vidya said TV. Riddhi says,
I think a lot of people nowadays are addicted to Netflix as well.
yeah, that's true. The web series, smartphone. Sadhya said smartphone. Riddhi said TV and mobile. Sanya Bhatia, she again said phone. Kesa, she says smartphone. So I think Sagarika web series, Vihan says YouTube, Ravi says gaming, offers, he said the Netflix. So majorly everything is coming nearby to one source, that is the mobile. So yeah, Aman say TV, mobile and gaming. लेकिन एक majorly what we are doing from the smartphone, a technology. So technology is a boon as well as it is also a curse. दोनों ही है. Okay, but there should be some limitations. Okay, addiction to YouTube, Samiksha, true. Phone, Netflix and YouTube. Hafsa say, okay, ठीक है. Yeah, I agree. So Majorly, we all are addicted to some sort of activity, whether it's mobile, TV, YouTube, Netflix, gaming. ये चार पांच major reason है. So it is possible to move away from the addiction. It's almost impossible because people says कि 21 days ये activity करो and then you will be move on. The habit will be get close. No, it is fake. You cannot erase any habit within 21 days, even after 21 months. Why? Because there is no willingness and because there is no reward, there is no motivation. When there is no reward, because your in the childhood or even in the school and colleges, because there is the maximum students are there, man, you will see that there will always a reward. The principal says if you achieve this much, we will give you this much. Your parents say अगर आपने एग्जाम में अच्छा लाए मार्क्स तो हम आपको साइकिल देंगे, हम आपको स्मार्टफोन देंगे, we will give you the laptop. So there is some rewards. So your brain get trigger off. Yes, I will get something. अगर मैंने ये लाया तो डेफिनेटली मॉम मेरे को ये साइकिल ला के देगी, मेरे को स्मार्टफोन मिलेगा, मुझे लैपटॉप मिलेगा. So that is a reward in the mind. So that's the reason, the outcome, there is a motivation. So that's the reason I wrote an audio, addictions and motivation. Third and fourth is important, comparison. Sorry to say, the maximum people make the comparison कि मैं ये कर रहा हूँ, वो भी ये कर रहा है, ठीक है? So there is always a comparison कि he is coming up with a 70 marks, I am coming with a just 50 marks. He is going into the that stream, I am going into the that stream. He is earning so much, I am earning nothing. He is getting good grades, my brother do not get a good grades. So the people feel, yeah, I'm lacking something and do not have that skill also to beat somebody. Believe me, guys, अच्छे मार्क्स होने से करियर अच्छा नहीं बनता. I am not demotivating you. You should not read or having the good grades, but that is not only the parameters. And forget about those things wherein people say the business के लिए drop downs बहुत जरूरी है. जो कॉलेज से ड्रॉप आउट हुए हैं, स्टीव जॉब, दे आर द वेरी 3 to 4 एग्जांपल. So do not get motivated by the Bollywoods, by the YouTube, by the web series, by the celebrities, okay, by any money factors. We each and everybody has been blessed with a lots of skill inside. There is nothing that only education can take you to the success. There is nothing that only the language will take you to the success. There is nothing like if you drop down from the college, then only you can make the success. There is no fixed parameter. There is only one parameter, that is focus. If you have the focus in your life, you will definitely, I purposely put down over here a few people, successful people. Now success doesn't mean the money. हम लोग को सबको लगता है सक्सेस यानी कि पैसा कुछ नहीं होता. Okay, if you look any of the person, Sachin Tendulkar, he was daily doing the 4 hours of the net practice. Sachin Tendulkar every day. So once upon a time when he achieved a World Cup or something, man of the match or man of the series, Sachin was been taken by the Times of India reporter and he asked one question: what happens when you become the man of the series? Don't you feel a tingling sensation in your mind? I should look into the Times, my newspaper, or look into some other social media. What has been written about me in a big headline? Sachin said, no, I never ever opened the social media. I never ever opened the newspaper. Daily 4 hours, I keep on practicing in my net once near to the sunrise. Then the reporter was very smart. उसने दूसरा question पूछा. Okay, suppose since then also in the second part you also keep on doing a good performance, then again you don't feel आज जाके तो देखना चाहिए. No, still I do not open the social media and do not open the headlines also. Then the reporter put down one more question. Okay, if you're telling you have to keep on practicing daily for the cricket, what happens if you do not do the practicing? Then Sachin gave a very good answer. Now see, this is the leader's thought, what the leader thinks, successful people think. उसने कहा कि अगर एक दिन में प्रैक्टिस नहीं करता तो मेरे क्रिकेट में हल्का से 5% 10% में वेरिएशन देखता हूँ, डिस्ट्रैक्शन देखता हूँ. I can see the distraction, I can see little bit of performance is drop down in my cricket in my first day whenever I go on the ground, whether on the fielding or on the batting. So I can see a minor changes in my practice, in my performance. So that's the reason daily 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours daily. It's very hard, boss, to do daily 4 to 5 hour practice and up to the age of 36, 38. So that means Even if you are successful, you have to keep on practicing to keep on polishing your skill. So suppose you are a very good student, still you achieved a 90%, but still you have to study and focus on your work. Yes, definitely, Sandhya. If 5% drop down performance, if daily discipline of practice is missing, it happens with everybody. Even if I do not meditate, my whole day become very, very lazy. I can even feel today also I've do not done my meditation. So I can understand. And meditation doesn't mean कि 5 घंटा या 30 minutes Padmasana लगाकर बैठना है. No, you don't have to sit down. That's not a meditation. Meditation means focus. Focus क्या है? Meditation है. You do not know what's going on in the surrounding and you keep on focusing on one point. और मुझे मजा आ रहा है उसके अंदर में, whether the 5 minutes or 10 minutes. मैं नेटफ्लिक्स देख रहा हूँ, मुझे मजा आ रहा है, या आई डोंट को देख रहा हूँ, मैं यूट्यूब देख रहा हूँ, मैं न्यूज देख रहा हूँ, मुझे मजा आ रहा है, मुझे नहीं पता मम्मी ने क्या खाना रखा है, ठीक है. आई एम पबजी खेल रहा हूँ, आई एम हैप्पी on my mobile phone. I don't know what's going on in my surrounding. ये meditation है. So whatever you say ना, I am addicted. Now that is the best example. Whether you are addicted to PUBG, whether you are addicted to mobile, YouTube, उस टाइम पे आपको पता नहीं चलता है what's going on in your surrounding. That is the meditation. That is the power of meditation. Whether you are driving a car, a bicycle, whether you are listening a music while walking or doing the exercise, that's a meditation because you don't know what's going on in your surrounding. So that's the reason the meditation or your focus create amazing differences in your life. And there is a lots of instant I can share what is the focus and how you can gain. Okay, my brother like to play PUBG. हाँ हफ्सा, everybody like, बहुत अच्छी game है, but there should be always a limitations. You should have the limitation. अगर limitation हफ्सा नहीं होगी ना, तो हम तो खेलते ही रहेंगे लाइफ में, ठीक है. तो have some limitation. I mean ये yeah. So it's good to have to play the game. I will tell you, there is one survey, gaming, but I'm not motivating you to play the game. There was one survey by playing the games once in a day, whether it's online on mobile or on a desktop. If you keep playing once upon in a week, then it will erase you all the negativity and it will put you calm down. Stress to कम कर देता है gaming. So that is also one scientific validation. बट ऐसा नहीं कि आप खेलते ही रहो पबजी हमेशा, वरना तो भाई पबजी वाला कमाएगा, हमारे पेरेंट गाली लेंगे हमें, ठीक है. माय सिस्टर राइट द नोट्स व्हाइल लिसनिंग टू म्यूजिक, डज दैट मींस शी इज मल्टीटास्किंग? नो अफराज, मल्टीटास्किंग इज अ मिथ्स. मैं आपको बता रहा हूं, मल्टीटास्क इज अ बिगेस्ट मिथ्स. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं लेफ्ट हैंड से भी लिख रहा हूँ, राइट हैंड से भी लिख रहा हूँ, यहाँ पे मुंह में खाना भी डाल रहा हूँ और मैं टीवी भी देख रहा हूँ. दैट्स नॉट अ मल्टीटास्किंग. मल्टीटास्क कैसे हो सकता है? आई टेल यू, इफ आई एम राइट नाउ वर्किंग विथ यू, तो now I'm taking the session, ये एक टास्क होगा, ये कंप्लीट हो गया, I'm writing a notes, I'm writing a poetry, this is second task. So multitask means many, so you can able to do the multiple layers of work one by one, लेकिन एक साथ में नहीं, because आपका फोकस ही नहीं रहेगा. अगर जो बोलते हैं मैं मल्टीटास्क कर रहा हूँ, he is in a very big mix. अब नहीं कर सकते मल्टीटास्क. ट्राई करके देखो, लेफ्ट हैंड में भी लिखो, राइट हैंड में भी लिखो, खाना भी खाओ और यूट्यूब और पढ़ो भी. याद रहेगा? पढ़ा हुआ याद ही नहीं रहेगा. So there should be a limitation. Yes, Samiksha, there should be a limitation. Okay, so multitask है ही नहीं. एक चीज के ऊपर ध्यान दो, फिर दूसरे टास्क के ऊपर जाओ, भले 5 मिनट के लिए हो, लेकिन अपना पूरा इन्वॉल्वमेंट अंदर होना चाहिए. तो या ठीक है. सो लेट्स मूव ऑन बिकॉज टाइम बहुत हमारे पास कम है, ठीक है. एंड लैक ऑफ कंपैरिजन, द लास्ट एंड इंपॉर्टेंट, लाइक वी कीप ऑन कंपेयरिंग. मैंने बताया था हम कंपेयर करते हैं अपने आप को. ओके, तो दैट्स द रीजन a revised version of meditation when you completely engrossed into something and unaware. Yeah, संध्या वही है, मेडिटेशन में उसी को मानता हूँ. अभी मैं आप लोग के साथ बात कर रहा हूँ, आई एम टॉकिंग विथ यू नाउ, दिस इज माय मेडिटेशन. आई एंजॉय वर्किंग विद द पीपल. नाउ दिस इज माय मेडिटेशन. दैट्स द रीजन आई फील मेडिटेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. पर कैसे और क्या करना चाहिए मैं आपको बताऊंगा. ओके, देयर इज अ लॉट्स ऑफ डिफरेंस बिटवीन द फीलिंग वेरी बोर एंड डिस्ट्रैक्शन. एक तो बहुत बोरिंग फील हो रहा है, दैट मीन योर माइंड इज नॉट in that state of mind to perform any projects or any work. इसीलिए बोरिंग फील हो रहा है, क्योंकि जो चीज हमें अच्छी लगती है ना, if I like to eat the chocolates, तो I do not feel bored. If I like to see the YouTube, then मुझे बोरिंग फील होगा ही नहीं. क्योंकि मुझे बोरिंग इसीलिए फील हो रहा है ना, क्योंकि उसमें मुझे कुछ मोटिवेशन मिल नहीं रहा है. उसमें कोई कंटेंट नहीं जो मुझे खींच सके अपनी तरफ. That's the reason I feel very much bored. And second reason for feeling bored is your mind is totally get tired. When you feel tired also you feel bored. So there is a difference between feeling bored and getting distracted. Okay, so there is a difference. And what to do now, because ये सारी चीजें हो रही है तो करना क्या चाहिए? What are the reason? Always have some reason. Clarity, as I told you, there is always a reason to perform the task. If I have the reason to see the YouTube because I will get a pleasure, that's the reason I'm watching the YouTube. If I have the reason that I will play the cricket, then I will work for my nation. I have the reason. If I have the reason, if I will put 100% effort, I will achieve the distinction, a good grade, then I will get admission to the top colleges. I have the reason. If I work 24, I work 18 hours a time, then I will get the incentive from my boss. I have the reason. So there should always have some reason. अगर आपके पास reason नहीं है ना, तो distraction आना बहुत स्वाभाविक है. Pain and pleasure. So either you take the pain or either you take the pleasure. So what is the difference between the pain and pleasure? Pain means you have to keep on working, which you do not like. मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता डेली एक्सरसाइज करना, लेकिन मुझे करना पड़ता है. इफ यू सी वन हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी, you can YouTube it, Harvard University or somebody has given the honorary doctorate degree to Shahrukh Khan. Okay, वहां उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा बोला है कि there are some things we do not like but we have to perform. So I do not like to go to the gym but I have to go to make my body mental and physically strong. तो आपको वो चीज करनी पड़ेगी जिसमें आपको अच्छा नहीं लगता, but you have to do it. Either you take the pain or pleasure. मतलब अगर मुझे सिगरेट पीनी है, sorry means I'm not motivating. If I have to drink this, do the smoking, कोई मोटिवेशन है? कोई बता सकते हैं? नेगेटिव चीजों की तरफ फटाफट ध्यान चले जाता है एंड पॉजिटिव चीजों की तरफ ध्यान कम जाता है. ओके, इफ आई हैव टू जस्ट क्लाइंब द माउंटेन 500 feet, मुझे कितना टाइम लगेगा? बट द सेम माउंटेन इफ आई हैव टू कम डाउन, आई विल मूव डाउन इन द 25% ऑफ द टाइम व्हाइल आई क्लाइंब द माउंटेन. उससे 25वें भाग में मैं नीचे आ जाऊंगा. तो चढ़ने में बहुत टाइम लगता है, सक्सेस होने में बहुत टाइम लगता है, और डिग्रेड होने में, नीचे आने में टाइम नहीं लगता, प्लेजर लगता है. तो इफ आई एम गिविंग एब्यूसिव वर्ड टू समबडी एल्स, तो मुझे अच्छा लगता है. मैंने किसी को टॉन मारा, गाली दी, आई फील प्लेजर. आइदर देयर इज अ पेन और देयर इज अ प्लेजर. पेन विल डेफिनेटली गिव यू द सक्सेस लेवल और प्लेजर विल ऑलवेज टेक यू डाउन फ्रॉम योर करंट एरियाज. So there is only two choice. Pain doesn't mean the physical pain. Pain means you feel it's very boring. लेकिन ठीक है, इसी से हम आगे निकलेंगे. Okay, I feel that I take my own example. I was a completely non-techy guy. I do not like to do work with a computer, smartphone, and technology. But I have to start taking interest. I have to start learning how the laptop work, how the smartphone work, what are the websites, what are the technologies work. Then I have to learn marketing. I do not like to meet to the people. I was an introvert. लेकिन मुझे करना पड़ा because if I want to move into the sales marketing, I have to meet to the people. I have to talk to the people. So in a life, there would always be some point or some areas which you don't like to do it, but you have to do it to achieve the success. Okay, so always understand either there is a pain or there is a pleasure. And sacrifice. You have to sacrifice something to achieve in your life. If you do not sacrifice, there is no success. I have to sacrifice my time to work on my projects. I have to sacrifice my YouTube, my Netflix, my PUBG game to achieve the good grades in my school and college. Then only I have to dedicate the 6 hours daily. Then only I can achieve it. I have to dedicate a good practice for the cycling. If I have to move into the some competition, I have to work 6 hours, 8 hours. Okay, Milka Singh, he used to do the practice around 8 hours daily. It is totally unbelievable. He's a very big athlete from India. I don't know how many people know. There was a movie, Bhag Milka Bhag. 8 hours daily, 8 to 10 hours. It is totally near to impossible. There is a Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps. I don't know how many people from the Western, from a European country. Michael Phelps. He was a very good swimmer. Okay. But what happens while swimming, his one of the leg gets meet to one accident. An accident हो गया था. And his one of the leg gets totally injured. Then what he had to do? He had to start using his another leg. Okay, तो वो एक leg से movement कर रहा था and daily around 12 hours to 16 hours Not even 8 hours, 12 hours, nearly 12 hours he used to be into the water and doing the practice. He was taking lots of pain. बहुत pain होता है जब एक पैर से आप अपने आप को swimming करते हो. Okay, when you swim, you need both the hand and both the legs for the proper balancing into the water. But you understand, a man had the two hands and only one leg. He was not handicapped, but only with the one leg he had to do the movements. So it is so painful. So pain हो रहा था till he was doing. Bachendra Singh Yadav, a woman who has climbed up the Mount Everest. Okay, one leg has been amputated. It was not a real leg. It was amputated. नकली पैर था, उसके साथ में आगे निकली थी. You can understand how much the pain these people has worked. And last and important, control your mind. Now you will say, sir, it is nearly impossible. मेरे दिमाग में बहुत सारे thoughts आते हैं. How to control the thoughts? It is possible to control the thoughts. I think it is nearly impossible for everybody, even to the Sandhya madam and everybody. Okay? Then what is the reason and how to control your mind and body? Because our mind and our body, it is totally what we say interconnected. So that's the reason it is very important to connect the mind and body. And first and very important, I have kept only one slide. Addiction of mobile. I know because यही mobile से smartphone से ही निकलता है, YouTube, Netflix, web series, and PUBG or whatnot. So my first advice as a brother to you, to switch off the mobile for a few minutes, or maybe for the 5 minutes, or maybe for the 2 minutes. Okay, even for the 2 minutes, you should feel I am getting distracted. Only for 120 seconds, switch off the mobile, read the two lines. It doesn't matter whether the two lines get into your head or not. Okay, now this small thing, it is known as the Kaizen Principle. Kaizen. Kaizen. What is Kaizen? Japanese principle? Do all the work. As I told you in the previous slide, it is not possible to break the pattern. कोई भी habit को तोड़ने में time लगता है. 21 days में नहीं होती. It takes sometimes 6 months or 21 months also. Okay, so what the Kaizen principle say? Do even small things just for a smallest moment. Okay, I am I'm an avid reader of the books. So after on the job, it took almost 12 years, 15 years of the sales marketing. My connection with the books has been lost. Then what I have done based on this principle, पहले मैं 2 लाइन पढ़ता था, only two lines. After the 15 years, नींद आने लगती थी. I getting total sleep while reading the book. Then I only read two lines and 3 lines. I close the book. Next day, again the 2 lines to 4 lines. I close the book and move away. Okay, slowly and stably, what happened now? Then I come down on the 1 paragraph. Then on the next day I read the 2 paragraphs. On the 3rd week I read the 1 complete page. And slowly and steadily, again, I will come down on my track of reading the book. That's the reason I say switch off the mobile even for 120 seconds, read the or do the activity, even you don't like it for the 2 minutes. Ho gaya, and again move on to the mobile. That's okay. Okay. So Vihan is laughing. Yes, Vihan, I know. It is almost impossible to switch off the mobile, but you have to do it. Second, limited access to the social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Have the limitations. Okay, keep one fixed time that I will open down on the 9 a.m. on 12 noon at the 5 p.m. and keep a 4 time or 5 time in a slot. Okay, I will only switch on my social media accounts on the 4 specific time zone and remove the unnecessary applications in a mobile. Just close down all the notification in your smartphone. There is in a setting in the Android and Apple, there is a setting you can close down all the notifications. So it will not hamper you, it not trigger you. It is absolutely necessary to always close down all the notifications. Then you see, आपका mind वहाँ नहीं जाएगा. And do it slowly and steadily. As I told you, switch off the mobile for a few minutes, read or do the activity, again come down to the mobile. Then you will slowly and steadily increase the limit of the switching of the mobile. Slowly and steadily. Not, I will not say कि 15 minutes पे चले जाओ, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Slowly and steadily. Okay. Now this is about the smartphone, because a smartphone is absolutely necessary for a daily work, but I won't say that you have to totally get disconnected. Now finally, what to do? I will give you a very simple remedy which you have to practice on a daily basis. Okay. The first things, I hope everybody is with me. कोई सो तो नहीं गया? Is that it? You can put down the high.
No, sir.
Okay, because there is no void, there is no chat, there is no questions from the people. So I thought people
Let's
are
put in with you. Let's put in with you so that Nirav knows we are with him. Actually, you put all of us in a thinking mode.
yeah,
Because I think it's not just kids, even we as adults, we are addicted to the phone. So
yeah.
I love what you said. Get into the habit of, switching off your mobile for 5 minutes. It has to start slow, but it has to start somewhere. That's more important.
That's that. Because I does the same things. Okay, because I was doing lots of WhatsApp chat with my friends, with my colleagues.
Yes.
There was the irritations. What I am doing, I am become the slave of the mobile. Then I done
Slave of the
the
mobile.
8
Absolutely.
p.m. Then what I do, Sandhya, it's 8 p.m. Okay, 8 p.m. to 8:07. Only 7 minutes I will close down the mobile. Or I will not look the
Abs-
WhatsApp myself. I use the same activity one today. If I feel I'm getting distracted, 5 minutes. This will also give you the motivation. मैं 7 minutes तक
Absolutely.
तो मैं till 7 minutes I can hold on my mind and I can get this
Absolutely.
focus for the 7 minutes. Okay, now I will increase. Then I will use to the up 8 to 8:30. I will not look down on the mobile. Not even the WhatsApp. Completely mobile से नहीं रहूँगा. Okay, I will put down my mobile on the silent mode. आधे
Hmm.
घंटे तक देखना ही नहीं. Yes, Amrita. Yes, Amrita. You want to ask something? You just raise the hand. Yeah, Pratima ji, sir, you have shown us the mirror. All of us.
Absolutely, Pratibha. That's what he's asking. No one is replying. We are all in that state of mind where we are just analyzing what we do on a daily basis. Totally
Yeah,
with you.
yeah,
All right. Please go ahead.
yeah. So that's the Sanjay ji, very true that we are totally. Even I was completely addicted to the YouTube still today
Hmm.
also. But I have make a habit of book reading when in the early morning when I sit down with my parents for the tea. For the 10 minutes, I will read the book, no matter even for the one page. And they
Lovely.
should not feel that my son is not with me. So I will give the time, the half an hour, and उसमें से 15 minutes I will read the book and 15 minutes I will talk with my parents. तो there is a two way multitask इसको भी बोल सकते हैं. तो यहाँ पे मैं जानबूझ के बुक लेकर बैठा हूँ. No YouTube, no mobile for the morning, completely on the books and talking to my parents along with a cup of tea. Okay,
Lovely.
आधा घंटे में से 15 मिनट I have still devoted daily for reading the books. मैं ज़्यादा अभी भी books नहीं पढ़ता, but 15 minutes is a must, whether I like or whether I dislike. Okay, and
Absolutely.
what I have done, I have to track my distraction and my focus. I have put down a Excel sheet जहाँ
Oh,
पे मैंने लिखा है serial number, date, when I start the books, the reading, the author, the publications, when I started and when I ended the books. Okay, now there is because we get totally driven out by
off
the
track.
influencer. Okay? Our CEO of the company reads 60 books a year. So everybody will start moving in the same. Means five books in a month. That means daily, 1 week, one book. It is not possible. It can be possible, but nothing will go into your head. Similarly, do
Absolutely.
not make any target. If I am reading the geography for a student, if I am reading the books of mathematics, तो मुझे ये डेट पे complete करना है. No, you should read even the 2 lines also, but that should go into your head. तो ही मजा आएगा. It's
Absolutely.
a parrot reading. Okay.
Has to be absorbed.
Yeah, it should be head absorbed. And absorption के लिए यही होता है. There should be commitment. There should be interest. There should be no motivation. If I like the maths, then I can solve it like anything. If I like the geography, if I like the technology, how the gaming is made, then I will move into the gaming. If I like how to create the editing the videos, then I will work upon it. So it is very very important. So that's the reason mobile addiction के लिए तीन ही चीज जरूरी है. Switch off the mobile for few minutes, few hours, not hours, few minutes. Limited access to the social media. Remove unnecessary application. Please
Abs-
remove it. And notifications settings में चले जाओ. Best है. Simple remedy. I give you a very simple remedy for which is applicable for everybody. Okay. So one more chat is there. Okay. Yes. So a simple remedy. First is a posture. Why we get distracted? That because I told you, our mind, our body are into the proper synchronization. Then only we are able to focus. Okay, and for that, your body posture should be straight. Right now, I'm sitting on a chair, so I'm not sitting like this. I'm sitting straight. Because when you sit in a very straight posture, your spine, your neck, and your head should be into the perpendicular and straight line. So what happened? There is the prana. The prana is a very big topic. The prana takwa, the breathing pattern will come into the balance while you stick very straight. That's the reason when you do some work in a sitting posture, always stick straight only. Okay, that's the reason in a yogasana we have the Padmasana, we have the Sukhasana. Okay, so Sukhasana means पालती के ऊपर एक पैर के ऊपर पैर रख कर बैठना. Okay, and that is a Sukhasana. You can see into the slide there is a lady sitting down. Okay, that's a Sukhasana. Then second one, diet. We should have a proper diet or proper food habit. Why? Again, because when you come to the diet, please do not watch the TV and mobile while eating, because when you eat while having the Netflix or YouTube, any of the technological system you're taking while taking the food, all those thoughts are coming into your mind. It is a very minute and very deeper science. Whatever you watch, whatever you consume in a different area, visually, auditory form, or into the physical form, it becomes a part of your body and mind. So many, even me, I also sometimes watch the mobile also, but still I am trying to get disconnected while eating the food. So khana khate waqt, never ever watch the TV and smartphone. It's bad habit also, and you will consume the same type of irritations and the action which is going on in the smartphone. Okay, asana. Always there are the two asana. I will just one is the tadasana. Tadasana. I will just I will move away. मैं खड़ा हूँगा. I will just have to move on. You just watch my movement. What is tadasana? You have to just stand straight and pull your hands upside and just pull it on a sky, upper side. I will do it. Just watch me, okay? Now that was the Tadasana, means you have to put your hands upside and connected, interconnected, and move upside. And then you have to keep pulling on the upper side. That is a Tadasana, simple. And this will increase your focus like anything. Yeah. Yes, Pratimaji, means we should not watch the TV with the five senses because it works in a synchronization. So I was telling a simple asana there. Two, one is the Tadasana, which I told you right now. You have to हाथ को ऐसे ऊपर लेके जाना and slowly even you have to pull your leg also, even for a 5 seconds, and keep on stretching upper side. Now what happens when you keep on stretching your body upper side and from the lower side, now all the nerves will get activated, all the muscular movements get activated. There is a charging of all the muscular movements. That's the reason slowly, whenever you feel distracted, when you feel bored, or whenever you feel I'm getting lower at the energy, start doing this one. You can see.
Can all of us do that? You know, so he can correct us just.
Yeah. When you do this movement, you will feel a lots of blood flow into your hand.
Yeah.
But better you have to stand.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
You have to stand and then stretch it on the upside. Okay.
All right.
पैर भी थोड़ा ऊपर खींचना है पैर भी. Okay. Now second is the Parwatasana. I will tell you. Parwatasana means you have seen many of the poster Rishi will doing the Parwatasana, means you have to put your hands upside and there should be a triangle formed by the leg movements. I will just say.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a Parwatasana. Oh. Okay.
So it's like resting one leg on the other.
Yeah, you have to rest one leg and create a triangle for that leg.
Got it.
Okay. And that will create a Parwatasana. Okay.
Is this like this?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. She's doing it.
Yeah, Riddhi is doing it.
Yeah, my head is doing it.
Yeah,
lovely.
You can watch the Riddhi. Very good, beta. Very good. Now that's a Parwatasana. Yeah, even for the 5 minutes. Initially, you will feel कि यार मैं खड़ा नहीं रह सकता. You can take the support for the what we say, the wall or any backside support. Okay, just do it for 5 seconds or 10 seconds. That is enough. Really very good. Okay, so this is the first post, asana, tadasana and parvatasana. Third, whenever you feel low energy, sit down into the normal asana and do the Jnana Mudra. This is the Jnana Mudra. You have to touch your index finger to your thumb in both the sides. Okay, this is the Jnana Mudra. Yeah, very good, Riddhi. And you have put down on your knee and just close your eyes and let whatever the thoughts come in your mind. Doesn't matter whether picture ke gaane aa rahe hain, whether the Netflix aa raha hai dimag ke andar mein. Yeah, it's happened because when you defend your mind, automatically he will pull you from your other areas also. So it's better. Yes, now Riddhi is doing a very good posture. Now that's the Sukhasana with the Jnana Mudra. You can watch.
That's my daughter Meher.
Very good, very good. Acha, that's your daughter. I thought her name is Riddhi. She is watching. Okay. Now that
She
is
gets all, mother gets all the credit. No, mother is guiding the child what's to be done.
yeah. Okay.
So Meher, we can expect some videos from you on all the asanas what Nirav is saying. So we all want to learn. Yes?
Yes,
She is
definitely.
very good at all.
I know these all steps from before only.
Okay, great. Good one, Beta. I think she has joined some classes.
She used to go for her gymnastics and everything.
Okay. Tabi hota hai ye. Good one.
Meher, videos dalo. IGTW mein. I'll share it in all the math groups. Yeah. All right.
Okay. The third important is the Trataka or Tratak. It's the yogic activity Tratak. Hatyog ki ek prakriya hai. Okay. In a Tratak, what you have to do, you have to keep on staring at one object. Okay. Without blinking the eye or eye movements. Okay. You can see in the slide I have put down a lady looking at the candle flame. Okay. At a distance of between 1 to 2 feet. Okay, now if I'm looking in this object in my camera, web camera, so I will keep on staring the camera without blinking the eyelids. Okay, I have done the lots of practice in my college time. That's the reason those who know me personally, my eyelids do not get blink. It blink only once in a minute or twice in a minute maximum because there's a lots of practice is there. Okay, but you should practice it in the early morning near to the sunrise. Suryodaya ki samay. Okay, you can put down the candle and start looking at the candle at the put the candle at the eye level. Okay, and keep staring at the candle flame without blinking the eye. Or even you can do a Shakti Chakra. You can just Google it, Shakti Chakra. Okay, or if you don't know the Shakti Chakra, take a plain white piece of paper, make a circle. Okay, draw a circle. Okay, and then put the ink of either black pen or a red pen and put on the wall at the eye level and then start staring at the bindu. That is the point. The distance between you and the wall should not more than 1.5 feet. Okay, and the starting areas, the starting duration should be 30 seconds, move up to 15 minutes. Okay, so starting 15 seconds and we have to move up to 15 minutes. I mean, first I will try to look at the what we say, the flame for the 5 seconds. Then I will keep on increasing my practice. I will start with a 30 second, 1 minute, 1.5 minute, maximum 15 minutes. Okay, don't go till 30 minutes. You won't able to blink your eye. If you're moving the 1 hour, 2 hour, which I have done in my college, तो आंखों का lubrication खत्म हो जाता है. Okay, so that is not advisable to move for 1 hour, 2 hour. That yogic kriya. Okay, but this will increase immediate your concentration. I bet for that, Sandhya ji. What is the benefit of doing the Tratak? It will increase your concentration power. Distraction will be zero. Even if you are if you have the weak memory, you have a very loss of memory, it will increase your memory power. Okay, your retention power will be increased, and your grasping power, you will understand the subject no matter whatever the topic. You will able to understand the content, the mixture of the subject very fast. Whether you're reading a technical book, whether you're going for some movie, you will understand the extract of the content very easily. So that is the benefit of doing the Tratak. Okay. And the last two remedies are Omkar Dhwani. Okay. So do not get connected with the religious rituals. Omkar means it is a combination of A, U and Ma. Omkar. Okay. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. That is a combination of, it's a very deeper meaning. So it is better to do the Omkar meaning. And only 3 times you do the Omkar Dhwani. How? You have to sit down on a proper posture and take a very deep breath in. And once you just breath out or exhale, slowly, you have to do the Omkar Dhwani. I will give you a demo. मेरा ओम तो लंबा ही चलेगा because I practice daily. So you have to take the breath and और बात है ना a humming sound. Okay, so that's the humming sound you have to make just 3 times a day. 3 times in one posture. Believe me, this will also increase your concentration power like anything. Omkar Dhwani. Because I am doing all those rituals, so I can tell. Okay. And the last, and this is very important for all the students, Brahmari Pranayam. Okay. So what is Brahmari Pranayam? You can see there is one poster I have kept into the slide. Either you sit down in the Padmasana, which is seen into the slide, that is the Padmasana, or Sukhasan, normal जो हम left के ऊपर leg रख कर बैठते हैं, and then you have take your 10 fingers. These 2 thumbs should be going to your ears. These 2 index finger, the next finger, this will be close your eyes. Your middle finger, it will close your nostril. This ring finger, it will close the upper lips, and the last finger, it will close the lower parts of the lips. Okay, and then once you close down, again you have to say the Omkar Dhwani. But yeah, there will be Ma Dhwani, the humming sound, ending sound. I will give one example. Okay, now I will close the thumb with my close my ear with the thumb, the index finger, eyes, nose with the middle finger, and lip with the rest 2 fingers. And I have to do the humming sound. You can also inhale while doing the humming sound like this. So internally there will be a lots of positive vibration will be generated, like a powerhouse, lots of. So a humming sound we'll have to keep on hearing the humming sound inside. You may feel कि ये क्या बता रहे हैं नीरव भी इस बात, ठीक है, but it is very powerful, special for a student. Tratak and Brahmari Pranayam is so important, not only for the student, even for the working professional. If you are doing the Brahmari Pranayam daily, okay, then also. And suppose you are unable to understand consciously kahan rakni, okay, you can put down all the finger over here, close down your eyes, and then only you can close your ear with the thumb, all the fingers over here on the forehead, and then
Yes, especially when you take the Om, that humming inside, no, it just opens up everything.
Everything, Sandhya ji. Totally, you feel so much relaxed when you're doing the
Relaxed.
Pranayam. Internally, all the vibrations will get charged. All the internal organs will get charged. That only 1 or 5 times you can do it. Okay.
I think this activity should be for how long? How many minutes in a day? 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or what do you suggest? So I think even 5 minutes is good to go.
Only 2 minutes, Sandhya ji. 2 minutes is fair enough.
Yes.
2 minutes of Tratak. Give the 2 minute frequency, everybody. 2 minutes of Tadasan, 2 minutes of Parwatasana, 2 minutes of Tratak. Okay, 2 minutes of Omkar Dhwani, and 2 minutes of Brahmani Pranayam. Everything in a 120 seconds. So that
Absolutely.
is okay. So 8 minutes, all the activity will be completed in 8 minutes. Okay, I think we can give at least 8 minutes to ourselves for improving our concentration power.
Yes. Is it difficult, children and parents? 8 minutes a day. That's all that Nirav wants us to do, because see, this should not be just a Gyan session. It has to be applied session, right?
Yeah,
We
this
we
will
are
be applied.
learning so much from Nirav. But if we are just going to be listening to him and, once it's done, it makes no sense. How many of y'all can at least spare 8 minutes a day and do whatever he says? If that's you, just type with you in the chat. Let me see how many of you are with Nirav out here. Let me see how many are the attentive ones. I think let me put it that way. Yeah, because for all those who have their videos on, I'm surely with him. For all those who don't have their videos on, I have no idea what you are doing behind. All right. Great. Lovely.
So people are saying, yes, it can be done. 8 minutes, not a big
Absolutely.
task, 2 minutes for everybody. And please make sure that do not watch the movies or anything while eating. It make a lots of difference because there is the five elements: Agni, Prithvi, Vayu, Jal, Akash, the five. There is Agni Tattva, Vayu Tattva, Jala Tattva, Prithvi Tattva, Akash Tattva. So when you just take the food, we Indian have the habit of eating with the food. We are not the Westerners
Absolutely.
wherein we take the fork and the spoon every time. Sometimes in a hotel we do it, that's okay. But when we hold any foods, so that means you are activating the five elements with your own fingers. And because food is made up of the five elements, because food needs the water, nurturing, sunlight, air, everything. So again, food is also made with the five elements. So when you hold the food in your five fingers, all the five elements get accumulated in the foods, and then you put down into your mouth with a complete awareness, and then you start chewing, the digestion and saliva start secreted, and all the taste you will enjoy, and you will understand the importance of eating without watching anything. Okay, that's the reason it is very important. Do not watch the TV. Yeah, I have a question, Jyoti ji. What is the minimum age for the kid to start any yogasan, pranayam? There is no age limit, Jyoti ji. There is no age limit. Of course, infant को छोड़ के the 2 years infant don't able to do it, but at least the person who is able to walk and have a little bit of conversation, he can do the yogasan and pranayam. Okay, there is no age limit. Okay, and whatever I have teach today, it is not necessary only for the student. It is applicable to every individual, even to Sandhya, even to
Yes.
Jyoti ji, yourself, everybody. Anyone can do it. The 2 minute task.
Anyone can do it.
Okay,
Right.
then okay, you can keep on doing, and then as per my knowledge, yoga is not advised to kids below the 7 years. No, that's a false talk. That's a myth. Yoga is
Mm.
not any rituals. It is for everybody. It is for every single human. I will tell you, Jyoti ji, you know that a child do the yoga inside the womb of the mother. When the mother take the breathing, the normal breathing, even because of the umbilicus cord is connected from the child's umbilicus cord to the mother's inside the womb, the child start inhaling. That means the yoga is started inside the womb. Okay, so it is not necessary कि specific. Of course, बच्चा 2 साल का होगा उसको हम नहीं बोल सकते, लेकिन हर कोई कर सकता है. So if we focus, then only a kid will follow us. Definitely, rhythm, definitely, because your child will always follow you what you are doing. If you're watching the Netflix, child will start watching the Netflix. If you are watching the or giving the abusive words, the बच्चा भी वही सीखेगा. Because we are very good, humans are very good at replicating everything. We are the copycat, all the humans. So it is better you start doing all those things which is for a betterment of your child, then only for 1 week or 1 month, because and then you tell to the Sandhya ma'am what type of the improvement you can see in your child. Once you start eating without TV and mobile, your child will also start doing the same. Even you feel my child is very small, then you start doing the all those activities, the Tadasan, Parwatasana, Pratak. You will see automatically after 4 days, 5 days, your child will follow you. It's not very easy and it's not very difficult also. In fact, yoga can help the kid learning disability research. Yes, yes, very true. Very true, Pratima ji. वो होता है, बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं. There are different acupuncture points over here, over here, over here. These are the different acupuncture points wherein you can start stimulating those points, and that will help for in the learning and speaking disabilities also. So I was also an acupuncturist once upon a time, but I left the acupuncture practice to follow my passion. So yoga make the body flexible. Yes, ma'am, definitely. You know, there is a Surya Namaskar. There is a around 12 asana are there into Surya Namaskar. Namaskar, Mudrasan, sits Tadasana, then you bend down. There is one more asana. Okay, there is a 12 asana is involved into the Surya Namaskar. तो जब आप 4 सूर्य नमस्कार करते हो तो 12 multiplied by 4, 12 4 is 48. So that means you are doing the 48 asana into 4 times. If you are doing the 5 Surya Namaskar, you are doing the 60 asana in 5 times. Okay, so it is so helpful for everyone. Sir, do you think that indoor game like Ludo, Carom, chess will help to stay away from digital marketing? I can say yes and no, both. Why, Ritanji? Because it is up to us. I told you we should have the discipline. Self discipline नहीं होगा तो कुछ भी नहीं होगा. If there is no discipline, nothing will work. In my school, every Monday I will have the yoga classes. He does 12 asana. That's beautiful, Hafsa. That's very beautiful. We have to do it, everybody. Okay, and not as a rituals. You have to do it for your mind and body synchronization. If your body and mind is synchronized in proper way, then you can achieve your success and focus will be like anything. Okay, so if you talk about the previous question, you can do the indoor games, but definitely there should be some limitation with the touching to the gadgets, mobile, TVs. Have some limitation. 2 minute के लिए करोगे और होगा. Not market means gadget. Yes, कोई smartphone को side में रख दो. Definitely. Okay. So that's about all the simple remedies given. So that's the end of my presentations, and it's 6:46. I'm 15 minutes late. So
no, that's fine. As long as we are getting to learn, and most important now, it comes to us on how much we are applying. In fact, any questions, we are open to questions now. I think it was a wonderful session with Nirav. I think we all learned a lot, right? So I would like to know from all of you, just in case if you have any questions, you can. Nirav, if you could just stop sharing the screen.
Yeah. I'm open to answer, not one. You can ask me 50 and 100 questions.
And you could even stop sharing your screen.
Yeah.
No, we are able to see your screen. You just need to click on stop sharing your screen.
Just a minute. Yeah,
perfect. There we go. Absolutely. Anyone, any questions before we wind up? Anybody? I think it was a lovely session. In fact, I think first let us know. Let us a lot of gratitude and a big thanks to Nirav for he being here and teaching us a lot. Can you guys let me know in the chat how was the session? Do not put in 3 insights here. If you want to be eligible for the ebook, it has to go on the Facebook page. Okay, let me make it very clear. Okay, because we have to shower our love and respect to our guest speakers who remove their precious time and who come here, right? We don't want CC here, yeah. This is not a math class. You're putting crystal clear. We don't need CCs here, children. Great, lovely. What I personally felt, to be very honest, Nirav, I think you shared a lot. Okay, for me, some things were a little heavy. Some things were digestible. But I know one thing. I'm going to go back and watch the recording for sure. I'm going to say, let me start. I always, just before you came in, I was telling the parents, like every guest speaker comes in and they've got like rich expertise. They share so much with us. Even if we do one thing, okay, after what they share, that in itself is a game changer. And once you are used to it, you get it into your system. You can always go back to the recording, watch what they had to say more and start absorbing it. All right, great. So anyone, any questions? Ravi, Sadhya, Zifin, Ankita, Jogendra, Vehan, Meher, Sana, Hafsa. Of course, there are a lot of people here, but I would prefer, I don't know who's doing what behind the cameras are off. Yeah. All right.
Yes, so I'm very grateful and thankful for you. Reason being that you acknowledged many things which were in my mind, that when I listen to some music, it's like a kick for me. It's like relaxing for me. When I teach kids, now one of my so many cutie pies are over here. For example, Sana is there, Meher is there. They're like de-stress. Hafsa is there. They're de-stressors for me. In the evening when I sit with them to make them learn, relaxing for me. Kids are the relaxation for me. I'm very grateful for you that you clarified those things in my mind.
Yeah. Thanks, Ravi.
Great, great.
It's working.
Great, lovely. So I think you're all sorted. I think, as I said, as I mentioned it, you've put all of us in a deep thought process. Now we are just like, okay, what is it that we got to start from tomorrow? As I mean, I fully believe, if we do, then our children will do. Okay. If we are not going to do, we cannot expect you to do. So first, it starts with you. Okay, you got to be a role model, and then they follow. So parents, can I get a commitment? One thing, okay, one thing. And yes, I have a request to make. Okay, I have a request to make, Nirav, and I'm making this request on behalf of all parents. Maybe that might have not struck them. You mentioned about 8-minute exercise at different asanas. If you could make a short video as per your convenience, there is no rush. But the different asanas, because I know now whatever we've heard, it's fresh in our mind. Let's Saturday go, let's Sunday go, and Monday we're going to be back to our daily routines. But once we have the video, we know, okay, fine, we can always go back to that as a reference. And I think if mothers start, kids will automatically start. So I am not expecting anything from my bachas, but I'm expecting it from mamas and dads. Ravi's here. Okay. So can we have that as a commitment from all mamas? Because this is something I personally do it with Vedant. If I tell him something, he'll be like, no, mama. I don't know why, but somehow I feel any new thing, if you ask your children, there is always resistance, right? But if we do it and then they are all the more keen, what are you doing, mama? Something new you're doing, and then they follow you. I remember when I started off with my walks, I used to tell my son, see, I understand it's lockdown period. You can't move out anywhere, just walk. There has to be some physical activity. And now he enjoys it. And initially when I told him, it was, the first thing is NO. There's a lot of resistance. So can I get a yes from all mamas out here that we are going to be doing it for ourselves? And I think concentration, focus, I think it's not only just concentration and focus, Nirav. I personally believe that doing all this, it calms you down. It makes you more positive. It makes you relax. Ravi, do you agree on this?
Absolutely. Because parents are the mirror, means kids are our mirrors. You can say that. Whatever we do, kids replicate that.
No, my question to you, Ravi, is when we do these asanas and when we do the Brahmini Pranayam, because this is something that I have experienced, when we do this, it basically, it lightens you up. You feel very calm and relaxed after you do that.
I agree with you. Your mindset is very positive at that point of time and you're fresh.
Absolutely. So perfect. So Nirav, definitely a small expectation from all parents out here at Sandhya Bajaj Academy. A small video as per your convenience, Monday, Tuesday, anytime. I'll circulate it forward. Yeah. And a very, 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 very big thank you to you and loads of gratitude that you've been here. You've invested your precious time and you've stood by all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
So as soon, yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, I will definitely make one videos of the 4 things, whatever I have told you in this session.
Yeah, the simple remedy slide.
Yeah. If you want, I will create one ebook also. So you ask all the people to share the email IDs. I will pass on the video to you, video and the ebook, and you can pass on that ebook and the videos to your members and let them read and let them view the videos. So आपके पास दोनों ही चीजें रहेगी.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much. So as soon as I end this, you all know what's my Facebook page. I want to see 3 key highlights that you took from today's webinar. I don't want you to just come here, listen and just drop off. So simple expectation. Can we do that? Yeah, simple expectation. So that when Nirav goes back to the post and he says, okay, fine, yes, I want him to feel satisfied that he was able to add tons of value to the group. So can we get that from all of you? Yeah, it's an investment of just a minute. You've been with here for so long. I don't see any drop-offs. Yeah, so please do that and please do that right away because an hour later, we are going to be scrutinizing who's done what. And only the people, those who put in the comment, I said, and there is no good comment or bad comment. I don't believe in that. All those who put in their comments, it's about what you took from today's FB Live, right? Because we also feel encouraged that yes, our guest speaker invites are adding value. But if I see no comments, nor am I encouraged to invite anyone. So please do that. Put in your 3 key takeaways, and we will be receiving a video and an ebook, and you get eligible for the same. Thank you so much. And thank you once again, Nirav. Thanks a lot for removing your precious time and enlightening all of us out here. Feel free to exit. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandhya ji. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye-bye. Feel free to exit.